What looks like a game resembling the War of the Worlds and the end of civilization is likely much more than it appears to be if you want to see it. There are deeper meanings that are hidden under the pixels that you're controlling, and Somerville is clearly trying to elevate gaming to new levels with a clear vision and succinct experience. Limbo and Inside are some of the best games of the last decade period. Jumpship carries some of this DNA, which leads to the inevitable comparisons. This was one of the reasons that many, including myself, have Somerville as one of the most anticipated games of 2022. Somerville blends the lines between video games and cinema, as the cinematography, direction, and score on display during the opening scene are a rare occurrence in gaming. Comparisons aside, Somerville is a great experience and a great debut for Jumpship. You awaken on the couch in the countryside with your family in what appears to be an alien invasion and quickly become separated from your family, and what follows is one man's journey of trying to make his family whole again. Discussing any further elements of this story wouldn't be fair, as without a doubt Somerville is a journey which will be different for everyone. On this journey to find your family, you traverse through carefully crafted 2.5D scenes and landscapes while trying to survive and solving some minor puzzles along the way. There are some dangers that lie in the road ahead, which leads to your demise, but the checkpoints are near perfect, and usually after one death it's very clear what needs to be done. The puzzles are just long enough to give you a sense of accomplishment. Somerville is a short and refined experience lasting around 5 hours or so. The pacing of the game blends one chapter into the next, making for a journey that could easily be finished in one session if you want, and you will want, because unraveling the story is the main catalyst in Somerville. Throughout the course of the game, the most dialogue you'll hear is your character grunting or breathing hard, but just a few minor lines of dialogue executed properly at the right moment could have gone a very long way. In some games with isolated main characters this makes sense, but there are times when you come across others on your journey, so it would fit here. For the most part, the game controls quite well, but sometimes the game mechanics can be a little more cumbersome to deal with, causing some instances of frustration. As with most puzzle platformers, there is a linear path and a story trying to be told that wouldn't be possible if you were able to venture off the beaten path, and this removes all the autonomy from the character, but it does result in some incredible choices in art direction and cinematography. Somerville is about love, hope, existence, and everything that encompasses the human condition. Or maybe I'm way off the mark on this and Somerville is just an iteration of H.G. Wells. Whatever you get from Somerville is going to depend on your perspective. Somerville is loaded with amazing cinematography, a great score, strong visuals, good pacing, and a mysterious story that leaves you unsure about what is going to happen next. At the end of the day, if you did come here for a game review and not a philosophy lesson, then Somerville is a great experience worthy of your time. We give Somerville an 8.5 out of 10.